Hi there, I hope you have a lovely day. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenna. So today I have actually my closeout or budget review for the month of April. And yeah, it was not bad, but it was not also a good month, let's say. I'm still hoping that I can sell my apartment soon. I'm impatient because it went on the market on March 16th. So it's now up for 1.5 months online, and 8 people have favorited it, but they have not bought it yet, of course, and I have still a high mortgage to pay. So that said, let's get into it. So rollover, I might not mention this rollover because it's a kind of buffer thingy. Maybe I will not mention it before. Salary came out higher as expected because I think there was a bonus in. I had some sales going on. So sales was in total, let's see, 50, 70, 104 euros and 50 cents. And I got a refund from the internet company of 35 euros. So as you can see, I will not have enough space to calculate anything. But no matter what, I'm going to list what I have done and what I have not done, let's say. So I have my cheat sheet here as well. So that was the positive things or incoming things, let's say. Now, high bills came up as well. So let's have a look. Water came out as expected for the old and new building. It's 26, but of course it can happen that I might have to pay more because I'm kind of have now built for in my garden raised beds, and I'm trying to grow things. Of course, then you use water, and the temperatures, they have risen here, so it is what it is. Internet, I was expecting 30 euros, but as you know, before there was a slight or a long delay until I got my internet fixed at my permanent residency here, and there was a second subscription taken out by me to bridge the time until I receive until the internet here is installed and so on. So they had to do a lot of calculations, and I think that's why I have now paid 41 euros and 61 cents and not the 30 euros that was actually base of the contract. What else? Mortgage, 1,905 euros I was expecting, but it went down, of course, because I made some payments. So it's now 1,782 euros and 38 cents. Those are both mortgages for the old apartment as well as for the current house. Once the apartment is sold, I will have a much lower, very, very much lower mortgage. But for now, it is every month almost 2,000 euros. So car tax came out, investment was 250 euros, car insurance, let's see, 79 euros and 63 cents, travel insurance, 9 euros and 67. I'm really dying to book a flight to Oregon, because I have a friend who has a farm there. I want to stay there for at least a month or 3 weeks without working, and then I might have to work the 4th week. So I cannot book the flight yet because, I don't want to go into overdraft and book the flight and my credit card is then in overdraft. You know what I mean? I pay every month my credit card. So I'm waiting until next week, and then next week for sure I will book the flight. So then I will have, of course, higher bills in June to pay. But yeah, it is what it is. Travel insurance, bank fees 4 euros, funeral insurance 4 euros 35. I'm just crossing out what I have already put in. Utilities 107. I actually talked with the company and they should have reduced the amount, but then I saw I'm still paying for the old building 54 and less for the new one. So I don't know when it will kind of balance it out. So what else? Homeowners Association, it was much more, 270. Where is it now? 276 euros is the individual amount that I have to pay, more or less. But this month around, because we had to pay back pay the months of January, February, March. So it was in total 310 euros and 82 cents. Telephone went up as well, 6 euros and 20. So I'm just going to cross out funeral, internet, utilities, card tax I have as well. So telephone, right. Now, so savings was 300 euros. I'm just going to put it up there. Right, and then let's go to the miscellaneous bills, miscellaneous bills or variable spending. Gas, I had to, fill up my car one time, so that was 50 euros and 39 cents. Then groceries, I actually stayed below the 120. It was 91 euros and 26 cents. But I also include in my groceries actually, or in that spending, also household items, so yeah, then spending was 149.07, but still spending is spending. Even I should not be spending any money actually, but I did. For the garden, I'm just giving this a name because again, I went to several stores where I bought also some household items, I believe. I bought some light bulbs and so on. But for the garden itself, I spent 140 euros and 2 cents, buying soil, buying compost, etc., etc. So that was also seeds are included, worms are included for the compost bin. That's 140 euros. Light bulbs, I needed to buy light bulbs, so that was one separate thing, but still I just put it in here. 19 euros and 98 cents. Then I bought some, or eat out. Let's do the eat out category. 57 euros and 24 cents. The more often you go to the office, and if you are not prepared to cook something and so on, I end up either buying sandwiches from the canteen, which is not good anymore. The quality has gone up downhill. So that's why. But I also had something like a snack outside with friends. So then I bought myself some nuts, like snacks which include nuts like coconut flakes, etc., etc. So that was 54 euros and 75 cents. And chicken, I bought chicken from a place or online shop. They have also some stores as well, but those are far away. But still, that chicken is cheaper than in the supermarket. I paid 54 euros and 71 cents. Yeah, it's quite heavy spending month, mortgage as well as the garden stuff, yeah. I ended up, I checked again with leftover like 163 something ish, so and the new month has already started as well. I need to do the budgeting. So high bills went out already out of my account, so I need to do that. But yeah, that was a review, for the month of April. I hope you enjoyed this little review. I see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.